Hey guys, it's Zach, or that's Easter here. We are back doing zombies on 35.
This whole time.
And we actually still have the dual comm going with Chris.
Alright.
And yeah. So we're on 35. We keep running these circles. These circles. Circle strategies. This map, you know.
If we thunder them every time, you're not gonna go down.
Keep running circles. But
I'm
yeah.
worried about trapping.
So we just want to talk about we kind of want to talk about the debates between all the consoles and PC, which is kind of a hot spot. So we
You're lucky I had my thunder gun out,
and
I was running my ray gun.
So yeah. And I think all consoles are kind of the same, and they play the same games and
stuff. That's your best one though.
Which and then PC. But I'm kind of on the PC side of things because they have like servers and all that other stuff. Except for Call of Duty. Call of Duty doesn't have servers. Actually, they do they? Chris, do they have servers on PC on Call of Duty?
I don't think so.
They don't.
Or that I think they might have them like rentable, maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they have servers. Yeah. Because Frags was talking about it. Even our Frags. Yeah, I went down here, but yeah. I'm kind of on the PC side because I came from PC gaming. That's where I came from. I switched over actually to console from PC gaming, and yeah. So I had to get used to everything. I had to get used to the controller and everything, but I got used to it and it was great. But that's where I started. The PC is where I started. Chris, where did you start? I think you started on the console.
Oh yeah, I started on console.
Yeah.
So I can remember watching my dad, and we would take turns playing like some of the old Zelda games, like on an original NES, and I think we also had an Atari back when I was really little. And then when I was 5, I got my very first game system, which was a Nintendo 64, and I've been playing consoles ever since. Like I have played some PC. Like I love playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, like all those kind of strategy games like that. I love to play, but like when it comes to like story mode games and Call of Duty and multiplayer games like that, I've always been a console player.
When I get back on, if I get back on the PC, it's gonna be totally different because when I played free-to-play not MMOs, but first-person shooters. Like I think Warrock and Counter-Strike Source. I played what else? Oh, Combat Arms and some other stuff. So those are free to play. Now whenever if I get back on PC, which is basically my baby, where I came from, then it's going to be a whole different story because they have all these new games out and stuff. And I'm an old school PC free to play FPS gamer. And I was basically indie gaming, which was, I mean, it was fun. Don't get me wrong, like the free to play server based stuff was really fun. But once I get back on the PC, if I ever do, it's gonna be like a totally different story because they have all these new console games out and they switch over to PC and all this other stuff. So I don't know. I mean. Yeah, and I want to talk about Xbox too because Xbox and PlayStation, they've had their times. They've had their time, which I personally think the only thing I like about Xbox really is party chat. And that kind of made me mad when PlayStation really didn't jump in with the party chat stuff, and it wasn't really fair in that sense. And Microsoft's got a patent on it, I think, which is. It kind of makes me mad, but I think PlayStation will get something else in the next consoles if they bring out in the next maybe year or two. They'll bring something out because I mean I wasn't loving. I mean I've never played an Xbox like professionally before, but I would want party chat so bad because it's so much easier and the dashboard system. The dashboard system on the Xbox is so much easier than PlayStation. It's faster. That's the other thing.
Honestly, that Now this is just my personal opinion. I prefer the PS3 dashboard. Now I will say that the Xbox 360 dashboard is faster, but when it comes to the actual layout itself, I would rather have to deal with the PlayStation over the Xbox any day. Mainly for two reasons. Like, one, everything is just lined up right in there. You have your games, you have your settings, you have your movies, your music. It's all just right in a row. Just scroll over to it. It's super simple and easy. And then on this new Xbox layout dashboard thing that's been out for a couple months, there's so many ads and stuff. And I mean, you get enough ads on YouTube that, I mean, I got tired of having to deal with them whenever I would play my Xbox.
Yeah, they ported it over to the Xbox. Actually, it started with Windows 8, and it was that dashboard system that they ported over to the Xbox. And they're trying to do. Their main objective is to get that dashboard on so many of their consoles and systems and phones and all this other stuff. So it'll be the same, which is, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because I mean, they're different. It's different stuff. I mean, it's different. There's a console. There's Windows 8. There's Windows Phone, Windows 8 Phone or whatever. They have like the Nokia phones that are Windows, and it's just, it's all different. I mean, you can't put the same. I mean, you probably can, but it would be weird to me, because I mean, you would go the same stuff every time. And there would be no variety. They're trying to make it all the same, which is kind of, it's dumb in that sense, because I mean, it's different stuff. Yeah, they're owned by the same company, but I mean, don't port it over to all the systems, so it'll be just boring. I mean, you'll just get tired of seeing it every day.
No,
I mean, that's why people jailbreak their phones and stuff, because I mean, they don't want to have that stuff stay on there, and it'll be the same. They want different. They want change. They want new stuff.
For you, not for the zombies.
And I think that Microsoft, the way they're going, it's gonna be really weird. Which Sony, actually Sony, the new Sony phone, or I think it is the PlayStation phone, it's even different than the PlayStation, which is, I mean, that's it should be that way. I mean, it's different stuff, like the PS Vita. It's way different than PlayStation. Actually, it's a touchscreen and everything. It's really cool. And it's like you can swipe up and down. It's got different gestures and stuff. It actually looks really good, and I like it. But I mean, the Microsoft stuff with the scrolling ads or whatever, and the scrolling date and time of the boxes or the windows, as they call them, it kind of gets old once you have all them. I mean, if you buy like a Windows Phone and then the Windows 8 and the Windows or Xbox, they would get annoying, you know? I mean, you see it all the time. But I mean, yeah. And I do think the PlayStation dashboard is cleaner, way cleaner. But yeah. I think that, well, the only reason I think the Xbox dashboard it's really faster, because really, when you get into like the live streaming business, and you just start live streaming, then people can join really easily, and they can add friends, and then you can actually send an invite to an actual gamer tag, or join an actual gamer tag, and you don't have to. It's really simple in that sense.
We have to get them all into a group right now.
I mean, with the PlayStation, you have to add people, and then you have to invite them, and then they got to get the invite, and then they got to join, and it just takes so long to get a full room, you know?
I had to do it.
But yeah. But in that sense, I think, I don't know, maybe, I can't tell if Xbox or PlayStation is any better. I think they're kind of just basically the same.
Which is fine.
What do you think, Chris?
Probably going to be when we
But they're about the same. Well, I mean, they do have their cosmetic differences, but when you get down to it, it's just
basically the same stuff.
A gaming system.
Okay, here.
I mean, I think the PlayStation also looks better in the visuals, because it has that Blu-ray system. It's all HD stuff.
We probably should have done it the other way around.
It's, I don't know. And the other thing is, if I'm planning on getting an Xbox, but if I get an Xbox, I'll have to move over to the Xbox controller, which I don't think I'm going to do. I don't think that's going to be too well for me. I mean, people say the Xbox controller is better than the PlayStation controller, which is not. I don't think that at all. I think they're both controllers, and you get used to what you like, and in that sense. But I don't think either one's like better or worse. I think they're the same. As long as you know how to use it and play with it. But I mean, but yeah, and the PC obviously has way more accuracy in their FPS games because they use mouses, which I liked. But and then you move over to the console, it kind of makes it easier. Because it has that aim assist on it, which helps you out a lot. But I don't think anything's better. I mean, they're all devices that play games, which is all we need really as gamers. We just need devices that can play games and we can run them. But yeah. So as we're winding down here on 38, just got the monkeys. Still doing the monkey rounds. And I love the monkey rounds. The monkey rounds are awesome because you get max ammos. And once you're going on 38 to 40, you definitely want the max ammos. Oh Lord. I'm so glad that they added something that gives you max ammos instead of just killing the zombies.
Oh, I saved it again.
Yeah.
I didn't lose my quick revive. Ready?
I think the consoles, they're kind of the same.
Of course,
they have their pluses and their minuses and stuff. And all in all, they've got their ducks lined up in a row, and it plays games, which I can't compete with. I mean, I used to think that PlayStation was just like the god, but Xbox is just the same. I mean, they're the same thing. So I mean, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you like, really. It's your preference.
Going down.
Which I think personally, really, if you had to narrow it down, I think the computer is the better one because the games are made on computer, and they're distributed by computer, and all this other stuff. But if you got a really good gaming computer, computer is the way to go. That's if you got a really good computer.
Dude, the monkey rounds don't take
actually, mine's getting a little old, so I got to get a new one. But yeah, it ran back in the day. It ran pretty good. About 6 years ago, it ran like a boss.
But
it was the computer to get. But now I gotta upgrade. There's all this new stuff out.
Anything that was done in World War, I love.
Leave a comment saying which do you think is better in the comment section, which is probably going to be a bad idea, but I'm just doing it anyways. Because I mean, you have your personal preference, and it's just your preference. But which console do you prefer over all the consoles? Maybe some people might prefer Wii. Heck, Wii's pretty good. I like playing Wii. I like playing that baseball on the Wii.
This next time, you're gonna throw Garrett, okay?
I could hit them home runs on that Wii. And bowling. Me and Shane went bowling, and yeah, get perfect strikes. That was fun. But actually, my friend actually commentates. He plays on the Wii, and I think his gamer tag or his YouTube channel is like BKNG or something.
I got it right at the end.
1001, and I'll put that in the description if you want. But he's supposed to. We gotta get him to give us a shout out and stuff. Should be pretty cool. I just gave him a shout out, so I mean,
knock on wood.
He can probably grow us a couple more subscribers.
Like 12.
But yeah. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe,
about
like,
one.
favorite,
about one.
And leave a comment. Post which consoles you think is better in your sense. Personal preference. I mean, that's kind of bad. Oh well. Leave it to the comments. But yeah, as we're winding down on 39, actually we get to 40 and we're all happy on the next video and stuff. So come back and watch the next video because it's pretty awesome. We're all happy and yelling, yay! Yeah. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe. That's about it. That's all I got. Peace.
See ya.
See right there what it says below on the bottom left-hand corner?
Now serving number 115.
We are 1 away from 40. Our record on this map is 39. I mean, not 39, 36. So, I kind of can't eat right now.
Oh, you have such
I'll
nice
warm me up
bones.
some later.
Rick Toppin, you're